Share this out. Well, come here. I was thinking of doing the apple cinnamon rolls, but then it means I have to peel apples and cook them. So we're not going to do that. So, oh shoot, my stupid thing. Sorry guys. My thing isn't set up properly. Here we go. Let's just turn it down. So you guys can see me what I'm doing. Okay, so here I got some cream cheese and margarine in here. And we're gonna put that on the dough, and then we're gonna put cinnamon and sugar. And let's roll this dough out. So let's get started with the rolling dough out. So we're gonna put a little bit of flour on the counter. A little bit of flour on the counter so the dough doesn't stick. And I'm gonna try to use the whole piece. Let's do it this way. It's been sitting for a while. Get some butter on there. We'll just use that butter. Just put it out of the way. Use the roller. There's many ways to do cinnamon buns. You can put whatever on them too. You can also put like other kind of rolls. You make other kind of rolls where it's where you put other things in there. I also got some almond butter, cashew butter too. No, I got cashew butter. I could make some of those, but I only made enough dough to make a small amount. I don't have enough space on my counter to roll out my dough. Yeah. Okay, we got the rolled. I moved that. I'll move that for a second so I can have more space. And we got the sugar. Used half of that already. We put a 1/3 cup inside the dough, right? So I use all of the space that you need. Okay, I think that's good. I might flip the dough over because the other side has more moisture. So we're going to roll it in from the moisture side. So flip it over. Pretty easy to work with this kind of dough. I'm just going to roll it a little bit more. Even it out. Oh, it's going to be so good. We're about this thick. Let me show you guys. It's not that thick. Pretty thin. So now what we do, and people do it all different ways. The way I'm going to do it is I'm going to spread all this on there first, and then we're going to add the sugar and the cinnamon separate too. So we're going to just go like this. This is cream cheese and margarine. I don't have any like regular cream, so I couldn't use like cream, which German people always use cream, thick cream. Okay, so I just looked up the dough part. I had forgotten a little bit, and my good book went missing. It fell out of my window. I waited till the next day to go get it. It was gone. Someone stole it. I had like one of those books, old-fashioned books, for all kinds of bread. I might have to put a little more because we want really nice and juicy ones. Some people use brown sugar, white sugar. Today I'm using just white sugar. You can put other things too, like you could put like some maple syrup, whatever you want it. Like you could put other things on your cinnamon roll. You can also do chocolate rolls, all kinds. Like just the dough is the important part. That's what you gotta make. And with one kind of dough, you can kind of make all kinds of different ones. I might put a little bit more margarine on there because I just think it needs a little bit more moisture. I don't know if anybody found me. But yeah, so cream cheese is going to be so good in it. I saw somebody else do the cream cheese part, so I'm just going to try that too. I'm going to have to grab another margarine out of the freezer because we're going to have to, I'm going to keep a little bit in here. I have to use some for the pan. I'm going to check to see if I have to use the big freezer or if there has some in here. Oh, we got some in here. I'm just going to set it on the oven where it can get nice and so we got some apple pie already mixed, already seasoning. So I'm going to see how much we got of that. And then I might just not use any cinnamon, just use this. So I'm going to start with this. And then we're going to do the sugar over top. So I'm going to show you guys how I do it. Hey, everybody. Hello, hello. I didn't share this out, but that's how I do my cinnamon buns. And I made another video making the dough, so I will upload that video. But, and then I'll upload once they're done. I'll upload a short. So 3 videos, 2 videos and 1 live. 1 short video, 1 longer form video making the dough. And then making a short form video when they're done trying the cinnamon roll. That's how I'm going to do it. So at least I'm coming alive to kind of connect with you guys. So we're using apple pie seasoning. I turned the oven on so it gets so nicer warm in here. It was kind of cold. The dough wasn't really rising really good, and I did put yeast in it. And that's my yeast is like not getting old. Anyways, yeah, I think I'm going to use probably everything that's in here. I don't know how much is in here. But I like lots of cinnamon, and this one here is apple pie cinnamon. So it's already got all the seasonings that go in apple pie. So it's going to be so good. I don't like to see a lot of white spots. So see any white spots? Put a little bit more cinnamon. See? I think I got it all that in there. I have to use a little bit more just cinnamon. Yeah, that's that. That's that. So I think that's enough. So now we're going to do sugar. And the way I'm going to do it is just going to grab handfuls like this. And you just kind of spread it over like this. Yeah, I'm putting my hand in there. And the reason I got to make these cinnamon buns today is because somebody in the building put in the sugar and the milk to make the dough so that we could execute this plan to make these. And yeah, so I'm going to put a little bit more cinnamon. Okay, yeah, so this is the sugar, and we're going to leave enough to put in our coffees. A little bit more. Yeah, this is for a treat. Oh, yeah, there we go. All right, now we're going to turn it around. Hey, hello. Welcome. All right, we're going to do this again. I have one of those snake, what do you call this, tripod, and it does its own thing sometimes. I'm just kidding, the sugar that I got on the table, putting that on. There we go. All right. And I'm going to put a little bit of nutmeg. A little bit of nutmeg, just a little bit. Come on. I'm using it a minute. Okay, it doesn't want to come out. All right, we do it like this. Okay. And we're going to add a little bit more cinnamon. I got cinnamon and cinnamon mini. I like cinnamon rolls to be cinnamony. All right. I think that's perfect. Okay. Now we roll it. Oh, I just want to make sure that we got enough. I'm going to put a little bit of sugar on the side there. Because it seems like we don't want the end one having nothing, you know? All right, let's roll them up. Just going to roll them up to the traditional way. Kind of lift them up so it doesn't just push the sugar and stuff over. You know what I mean? Just kind of lift them up and then fold over. Lift, fold, lift and fold. Lift a little bit, fold. We don't want to push all the stuff. If we don't do the little lift, it will push all the stuff, right? So, anyways, here we go. Roll, roll, roll. Yeah, well, we can't. I guess we just gotta do it like this and like this and like this and like this. Okay. Stay over here. Stay with me. Stay with me. Not having you guys in front of this camera stand. It has a mind of its own. These are going to be nice and big. I didn't get a pan out because I didn't want to like butter a pan and then having the wrong size. So I just thought I would make them first. And then we pull over the other part right here and we squeeze it together. Pull it up, squeeze it together. And some people use they use like a thread to cut these. And it doesn't squish them like how a knife does. So let me go grab a thread. Let's do it. I'm going to use this really thick industrial thread because I tried to use it to sew the other day and I had the wrong needle for it. So that wasn't good. All right, so now we're going to grab a pan. We're going to grab a pan. You guys can look at the beautiful thing over there. I think I'm going to grab one bigger pans. We're going to grab this one. And then we're going to get a little one in case we need more. All right. And then I'd like to grab a coffee filter. And I like to use the coffee filter to use it to oil the pan. And I know some people pour like cream on the top of them, which we're not going to do. We're going to make sure that everything is nicely greased. We're going to grease this little one in case we need an extra one. Yeah, so we're going to make cinnamon buns. I've been wanting to make them for a while, so today was the day. All right, let's start. I'm going to start the middle. Just going to push it under there. Lift it up. Okay, we got not enough room. Put that one over there. Okay, now we're gonna. I always want to go in the middle first. That doesn't. So we have even spaces. So we just go. You guys see me? All right. Just go. So I gotta move that one because it was almost hanging off the edge. It's going off the edge. It was going off the edge. All right. You see that? All right. All right. Make sure you still see me. All right. Let's go another one. Get another one. Yeah, that works way better than a knife. Freaking in my way still. Get out of the way. There we go. I guess I could have started from the end. But I start from the most squishy end. I mean, this end. They're not going to be all the same size either. Okay, I'm going to start putting them in the pan as we go because I don't want them to be getting all mushy stuff out and they fall, all the good stuff falling onto the counter. Okay. One more. Oh no, that one wants to like squeeze out. Okay, we're just gonna hurry. Put it right there. And once. Okay, let's get to this. So this works way better than cutting them. But there's a way that we should be able to slide them under there better. That's what I'm saying. It needs a little practice, but always learn new ways to do things to make things a little bit more easier. Right? Okay. Let's get you in there. Let's get you in there. Yeah. Okay, we can get them all in one. Look at that. We can get them all in this one. And move that one over. Move that one over. A bit more. We are moving things in the way so we can get them all in there. They're not going to be all round, perfectly round or anything like that. But look at that. We got one out of that, all of that. Now they're going to go in the oven. And they got lots of yummies inside there. We don't need extra cream. Thank you, everybody. Hit that like button. Didn't even hit that like button. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want. There's lots of other videos I make. This is kind of my life channel. I do a lot of different things on this channel. And now I'm just going to let them sit on the oven, on the warm oven, let them rise a little bit for about half an hour or so. And then I'm going to put them in the oven to bake them. So thank you guys for watching. And I'll be back with the short with showing you guys what they turned out like. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, y'all. Thank you for watching.